You know that's now live, right? Like it grabs that.
Yep.
The 2-1 or
Yes,
the 2-0?
that's
think
that's
that's
why
the
I
point.
go quiet, is so that it transitions without the issue. Hello and welcome to 404 Dice Not Found, the bi-weekly live stream that John fucking ruined the intro for. Thanks, John.
You're welcome. Didn't know that's why you did that.
Yeah,
Brother.
it's
My brother
been
in
that way
Christ.
for years.
Listen,
Decades even.
I always see that like on like news shit. They'll go quiet for the last 2 seconds and then go, we're live.
Yeah, so on news shows they're doing that so that they don't get that overlap, so it's a clean, crisp start. I have a 3-second transition, a fade transition, so it's not just a hard cut from welcome pause screen to we're playing.
Did not know that. I will not do that again.
Yeah, you won't. I'll mute you next time. Call it
Branding
abuse
with
of
the
power.
mute.
Oh,
So
we don't
anyway.
think it. We do.
Welcome to 404 Dice Not Found, the bi-weekly live play Pathfinder 1E adjacent tabletop role-playing experience. This week we are down a player. Taryn will not be joining us. But that being said, we have switched over our character sheets, so please bear with us if we are dealing with any struggles this session, because new character sheet means new shenanigans and fucked up shit. New bullshit. Welcome to Mathfinder.
At least it's not Mathfinder 2 Divide and Conquer.
Surprisingly, Mathfinder 2 has less math.
Mathfinder.
And then there'll be Mathfinder 3, the powers that be.
Well, I see. I'm just glad that they haven't released the what was it, it's Pathfinder, what is it, Mitosis edition.
Mitosis. And you had it right there.
And then there's Mathfinder 0.5, which was the beta. It's also called the square root of all evil.
Anywho.
Yep.
I was supposed you to go with Mathfinder 3, the powers that divide.
So this is going to be one of the rare times where I ask if anybody wants to do a recap or if anyone wants to help with the recap, because I did not have time over the last 2 weeks to actually watch last episode.
Yes, actually, because
I don't trust you, John.
Well, then start to.
No.
If I miss
Start
something,
being trustworthy.
anyway. No.
As a person, absolutely. As somebody who can recap and remember things, absolutely not.
I believe I made sure for you to actually either send me the prophecy. No. I did not have. I wrote it down. I took notes.
I was gonna say, I think I also
I
just.
also wrote it down.
I was gonna say, I think I just shared the prophecy in the general chat. So
If he took notes, he gets to do the recap.
If you did take notes, you're absolutely welcome. Generally, I will still do recap even if you take notes. I prefer to do the recap just for me's sake. But because I forgot to, not forgot, I didn't have time to watch anything. I don't have a recap.
You know where I took my notes?
On your last character sheet?
Yes. So
where did you have them? Because I screenshotted everything and I didn't see notes.
No, I wrote something down somewhere. Wait.
Are you sure it wasn't a mysterious note?
Nope. Yeah, nope, you are correct. I forgot we had that. I was thinking of Colton's game where I had to do it on my phone. I've taken notes in 2 different games, so I was like, wait. Anyway, okay. Last week, I honestly do not remember because it has been a bit. We started last week with.
I want to recap. I took notes. All right, do recap. I don't remember.
No, I don't remember if last week we started with the death of her mom, or that was 2 sessions ago. Yeah. That's the only thing I didn't remember.
She died 2 sessions ago at the end of the session. We picked up the last session with the aftermath of her death. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So
we started with the necrotic burrito.
Yes, we started off, most of us, about 90% of us, paralyzed, as some strange woman we've never met is allowed into the room as the evil fuck squad fucks off.
Did not get their occupation, but I'm entirely certain they were not harlots.
Yeah, they were not the fuck squad. That's in a different town. Your princess is in another tower.
But yes,
Bowser's gone.
rival team, after warning us that if we keep pursuing this shit, we're gonna die, leaves. We're left with the body of our leader, who starts apologizing in Druidic to her. As we find out about 10 minutes from that point, her daughter. And there's some interrogation as to who the hell this chick is and how she got here and why our rival team, after killing one of us, let her through. We got one answer and two questions. The answer, who she was. How she got here and why they let her through, don't know.
We know why I got there. How? I was
not at
possessed.
that point. We didn't know that at that point yet.
Oh.
So, before we could truly interrogate her and kind of figure out what to do next, we were interrupted by the only fully functioning and able to communicate bot in this entire place, the custodian or caretaker, who tells us that we match a prophecy and we need to go see it.
Fix all the problems right now.
Want me to pause?
No, I said go fix all the problems right now.
Oh, okay. I think I was fixing some of the problems.
No. You always cause problems. It's you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so deciding to wrap up Cassidra's body, to take it with us for a proper burial, learning that Rock speaks Druidic, or relearning it, because I honestly cannot remember if we already knew that or not, but brought back into our minds, we go to see this prophecy. And by see it, I mean we basically watch a holocron of it. Because as we are taken to a teleporter, we go to this hall, we go into this room, and there, upon, call it an altar, a desk, whatever the hell you want to call it, sat the prophecy. It played, and what it said was, with the light of a new dawn, darkness will rise. The damned queen will reign when innocence dies. The world will face change, that much is clear. But how will it end? I know not, I fear. This prophecy was being given by someone, as we saw, sitting at a table with several others. And they continued, 5 souls have been chosen to aid and to fight, but who will they help, the dark or the light? The items of power they all must obtain, filled to the brim with ancient arcane. Divine and arcane with a touch of the mind, a bullet, a fist, and an axe to grind. Delve into the dark, then look to the trees, but remember the mind of the library sees. Wrapped in the divine, to harness deific wrath, only then can they begin their path. 5 have been chosen, 5 make their choice, to bring the damned queen anguish, or her cause to rejoice. And then we tried in vain to figure out what the fuck that meant. We got some answers that this prophecy is old. Not as old as Lila, surprisingly, which is what she thought it was going to be. But made before, fuck, why can't I remember what you called it?
Collapse.
The collapse.
The collapse, thank you. Made before the collapse.
Was I believe I said like 1,000 years before the collapse or something like that. But I don't remember exactly. I'd have to go back and watch the episode. I did give a time, but I don't remember when.
Yeah, I don't quite remember either. I didn't write that part down.
Well, do better.
I mean, it wasn't that important. After that, we debated a bit, tried to get some answers. Did find out how. What's your character's name? Your new one. You.
Oh, Talia.
How Talia got there. She was possessed by some entity that the caretaker could not identify. Perhaps the same entity that gave her mother power, but we're not entirely sure on that one. But she's here now, and that's what's important.
Yippee!
After kind of realizing that we really don't know where to start looking except possibly the Underdark, we decide to leave to return to the king to give him a status update. So we all leave the teleportal hall. Then there's some debate with the caretaker about taking books, with Rock deciding, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay, we'll do it live.
And as we all start to prepare to leave, Rock is prevented from leaving and taking the books out of the library. He turns around in a rage, screams in some guttural language, "Do you know who I am?"
Well, I also wasn't there, so I'd like a chance to restart there if we could.
Yeah, we absolutely can rewind a bit. Yeah, last session, Carl had some personal matters to attend to at the end of session and was not able to finish out the session in game, but was still in chat telling me what he was doing. Yeah, so we can absolutely pick up with you hitting the invisible barrier of the entryway, trying to leave with the book that you feel like should be yours.
So Rock had said invisible barrier, and it's not so much a barrier. You described it as I keep walking, but I'm not going anywhere. It's just kind of like I'm sliding on the floor.
Yep.
Rock starts to realize he's not going anywhere. He looks down, and he just gets very angry very quickly. You can see his muscles tighten. He grits his teeth. His eyes flare up, and he just yells in a language that reverberates off the stone and glass in this guttural sound that is inhuman and should not come from something that has his frame. He is far too small to be making the sounds that are coming out of him. And he bellows out, and for the sake of anything that can understand meanings, you just hear it. He screams out, "You know who I am. Why I've been chosen, because I don't. You demand that we make choices, but you refuse to give me the information needed to make those choices." Reaches into his backpack, grabs the 3 books, and just flings them over his back. He doesn't care where they land, and he just walks out of the library.
Oh, I thought you were gonna beef with the library, and I was excited for that for the last 2 weeks.
No. He, as he was walking through, he knew. He saw multiple clockwork things working. He sees the magic that stopped him, even though he has his books somewhat not on this plane. It's not a fight he could win, so it's not worth getting into. Frustrating? Fine. Deal with the problem. Move on. They don't want to give him the information, and it's their fault when he makes bad decisions.
Fair
I'm
enough.
following him because he has my mother's body.
I do not.
No, I
Oh, who
do.
has it now? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And I am
abs
also
on
leaving.
abs.
Yeah, that's what that was from.
Yeah, we went from somber to thirsty in about 30 seconds.
Can you
If
believe
we
it?
don't do that, where's the fun in it?
Yes,
Everybody grieves differently.
Everybody
can't
grieves
blame you.
differently.
I do
Some
blame
people
you.
cry, some people fuck, and I mean,
Both
some people cry and fuck.
at the same time.
Okie dookie. So, you see that display of anger and gobbledygook babbly time. And then storming off out the door as books fly across the library. You guys notice as the books fly, before they hit the floor, they just slow and they stop. And then they float off to random shelves and re-put themselves on the shelves.
I have an important question.
You do not.
I do.
Go ahead.
Actually. You said we're level 6. Is that going to happen now or after we rest for the night? Because that will
No,
affect our skill
so
checks and shit.
technically speaking, it happened. Technically speaking, it happened when you picked up your tiara, your tiara, diadem, whatever.
Okay, because there's something I'd have to describe on my character at some point. Then.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, if it happened then, I will do it like it happened at that moment. When she put on the tiara upon her forehead, the second the tiara touched her head, a symbol of Desna would inscribe itself upon her skin. I took level exalted, and then they get a divine brand at first level.
That's weird.
It serves as a free holy symbol, so.
Where is it on your body and how big is it?
It's on her forehead, and it's big enough to be like a standard size holy symbol for like a normal person, but sized for her.
You have a fucking cast mark?
Yeah, pretty much. She has a cast mark now. It's almost like they kind of took a little bit of inspiration from Exalted proper.
Kinda? A
Kinda?
little?
Just do you bet.
I mean, they only. Anyways.
Is there anybody staying behind or hanging back even, a little bit longer than the rest for any reason? Or is everyone following angry short man out the door?
Yeah.
Leaving.
Yeah?
A or B?
Just
Your
yeah.
answer is yes.
Are you
That's
staying
not
or are you
just a
leaving?
fucking
Yeah.
question.
Leaving.
Do you want to do A or B? Yes. That's not how that works.
I mean,
No,
depends
fight
on the
me.
day. You could do both. Just
Yeah,
not this
yeah,
day.
We are not high enough level to co-locate.
I am following him out.
Samesies.
You all step outside, Taryn close in tow. And standing at the bottom of the stairs in the shadow of the building as the sun is starting to set, you're past midday. The sun is starting to go down, so the shadows are starting to extend. It's still very bright. It's still by no means evening, but it is, afternoon. I'd say mid-afternoon. Is the horse and cart with all your supplies on it.
Woo.
You can see stretching off into the sands the cart tracks and horse steps that lead up to your supplies. Seems like when he ran, he just kind of looped back around and found a place that felt safe. And since this was on sturdier ground instead of sand, and there seemed to be no monsters around, and the worm was gone, he calmed down and just kind of hung out here. And of course, you see Roko, which is Taryn's horse, if you didn't remember. Anybody planning on doing? Are you guys just gonna stare at the horses?
Rock, as he gets to the bottom of the stairs, you see that he has his head in his, or his furrowed his brow, and he's rubbing his forehead as he goes, "So we're bound by prophecy now. Fun."
What it seems like.
And from the sound of it, it's an important one.
because I know everything about this world.
What was that?
I said fantastic because I know everything about this world.
Well, you know more than me.
I don't know. I've lived in a grove my entire life.
I grew up on Torva.
Do I know what that is?
It's the
Oh.
it's the it is a continent technically. Think of it like the Australia of this world. It is, if you look at the map, it's the little crescent island off the western coast.
Okay.
And it's known that it exists and that there have been reports of life on the island. However, getting to it has been generally seen as too dangerous, so no one goes.
Oh, fun times.
That you know of.
Interesting.
And you've just met someone claiming who have grown up on the continent that is known to be far too dangerous to even travel to. What device are you disabling, Lila? I didn't put you in a chastity belt yet. Cool, good talk, John. Thanks.
Sorry. I'm redoing my skills. I don't know why I clicked it. I'm trying to figure out why on the old sheet I had 16 to my fly, and on this one I only have 12. But that's very important for me.
Did you include your racial bonus?
That's what I'm double checking.
No, go ahead and put Cassandra into the cart.
We have a choice to make. Do we want to walk during the daylight hours while it's hot as balls? Or do we want to try to travel at night when it's cooler, but there's going to be things out there that try to eat us and our cart and our things and our cart's things?
Nothing's carts.
It does have a propensity for dead bodies, too. We know that.
Oh, fantastic.
So, that might be a problem.
We could always try in the daytime. It is going to be hot, though.
So, remind me, have we actually introduced ourselves to the woman that just started palling around with us because we have her dead mother?
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
She doesn't even know who we are.
Y'all met her, interrogated her. Y'all met her, interrogated her for about 30 seconds.
And then took her mother's body.
To prophecy, carrying corpse.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because I was gone for half. I was gone for half this session, so I don't know if we actually did introductions or not. So I just wanted to make sure.
You need to know the last thing I wrote in my notes from last session is why is the tiny elf kidnapping my mother's body?
Yeah. So Rock looks to Thalia. What is your name?
It's Talia.
Oh, Talia. And he switches to Druidic and you're, Talia, good to meet you. My name is Rock amidst flames. And he introduces the rest of the group, still in Druidic.
Avern is confused.
I nod and wow, amazing.
It is so nice to meet someone who has the civilized tongue. You have no idea how hard it is to follow this common language. It hurts my tongue.
Yeah. How long have you been traveling without anyone to talk to?
Oh, I've bought a magic ring for way too much from the king just so I could actually have conversations. But I was traveling for several months not being understood. It was a nightmare. I do not care for that. Hence why I overpaid for the ring. I wanted to make damn sure I could be heard.
Fair. Understandable.
So the prophecy. Yeah, that's the fun part. I have to do 3 different voices for 3 different languages. That'll be fun.
No, oh, Lord.
So are we? I mean, I put stock in prophecy, but I don't know about the rest of you.
When you hear him talking Druidic, it's just posh British accent.
Yes. Like, if there's such a thing as Druidic noble accent, he has them.
Which is jarring because you're not a fucking druid.
Yeah.
Oh, what circle are you part of? What's a circle?
Blue, I guess. I don't know.
Rhombus.
Blue.
Dodecahedron.
Banana.
Do you know what a dodecahedron is?
That's a D20.
Yeah, it's a D20.
Oh.
So
I belong to the house of
am I
dodecahedron.
the only one here that puts stock in prophecy? Because it kind of seems like we're stuck in one.
Well, I was going to pick up. No. Because if it is a true prophecy, it will come true.
Oh, great.
There's a reason why people do not tend to harm the clerics of Pharasma.
Yeah.
Asthma.
I just wish that Pharasma would clarify the prophecy a little bit, because this was just vague enough to give me a headache.
What'd you say, Trevor?
Why are we talking about Pharasma from you? What do the clerics of Pharasma have anything to do with Dick?
Prophecy. Pharasma's the goddess of prophecy. If you have anything in religion, you would know that.
I don't. I'm the dungeon master.
He does. Yeah, he does. Well, she does.
Yeah, I have my religion is a 14.
4. I actually put a point in it, so I know who the gods are. And at least what they're about. So, there we are.
What's my religion? Oh, it's.
I don't know. What is your religion?
-1.
So,
Your intelligence is 8?
interesting.
9.
Why be smart when you can go
Wow.
smack?
God,
Why
you
be
are
smart
such
when I punch?
you are such a weird monk.
I think he's monk. I think he's a Miko, a monk in class only.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, bro, you might need to look into the martial artist archetype. My God, like. I'm kidding. You don't need to, because intelligence is not integral to your class, but still, it's just weird.
I mean, if you want to talk weird, we all built weird, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, it's fair.
So, I assume this means we're going to be stuck traveling, finding artifacts of great power, and hoping to help and/or hurt the damned queen, depending on what we find about the person.
Step away for a second.
We're stuck together for a while, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Well, let's get this out of the way then. He reaches into his bag. He pulls out about 200 gold, and I'm going to step away from describing things for a second to clarify my understanding. I assume I'm not carrying an absurd amount of just spare coinage jingling around in a bag. They'd be backed off in 50s and 100s and 25s, like bills, in small leather pouches.
Most of it would be platinum pieces.
Well, yeah, but who has the time to go to a bank on a regular basis and be like, I want this exchange for a 100 gold platinum bar?
Whoa.
Right? So I see them as I see it as assumed free cost stuff, bans on $10,000 stacks of bills, because let's face it, 300 gold is a lot of money if a gold is a day's wages.
I don't know how it works in his world, but Pathfinder generally just only deals with coins, not paper money.
You're missing the point, John.
What he's asking is if they're coin rolls.
Like coin rolls, or small leather pouches of this is 100, this is 25, and then the marketplace, they'd weigh them to help, so you're not. I'm buying something that's 27,000 gold pieces. Hang on, I have to count them all out.
So I'll say this for ease: if you do want to have coin rolls, by all means, that's fine.
I
I
just
will
want to make
say-
sure they exist in world before I start using them.
Sure, I don't have any issue with that existing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make that the coins are weird shapes or anything. They're all round. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can have coin roll. I will say, if you want to get your coins turned into rolls, whatever you find in the wild will not be, and you will have to
Right.
put it that way. But as long as you're like, hey, we're in a city, I want to get all my stuff. Yeah, like if you just tell me you're gonna do that, or that it's just I can assume too, if you want, if you guys are in a city, that you're going to make it easier to carry. It's not that big a deal. It doesn't fucking
gonna
matter.
Make it's just a little extra flavor for the scene, and it kind of helps.
Yeah,
stuff,
sure.
You know.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Well,
No,
we'll make it so that there are coin rolls that are typically present for when money gets shipped out from mints.
So, Rock reaches into his pack. He pulls out a few rolls of coins, sets them down. It's about 200 in gold, and he goes, "I bet 200 gold that my dark secret's worse than any of yours."
What?
Because let's face it, if we're going to be stuck together with prophecy, we kind of need to know what all's going on with each other. Because whatever the fuck that was back there that poisoned all of us and killed Cassidra is probably not the only thing after us. Matter of fact, I know it's not. So let's just get it all out in the open so we at least know what to look out for.
Good point.
I don't,
Yep.
I don't have any trauma.
Bullshit.
You just got here.
Bullshit. All of us here go out and do dangerous things for money.
Not me.
Nobody sane does that. Nobody with a crisp, clean past does that.
She did. We were told she got possessed and brought here against her will.
I think the most traumatizing moment in my life was finding my mother dead.
I'm talking about like. I look at Lila. So what's your real name?
Give me a second. I'm finishing up my skills.
Bruh.
God damn it.
Sure, why not?
No, I don't care. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, you can't role play with us for a little bit?
I can now because I just finished the last one. I was on the last 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish that, or it was going to bother my autism. Anyway,
Yeah. So, looks directly at Lila. What's your real name and why are you hiding it from us?
Lila's going to look at all of them. Well, you do have a point that we are in a prophecy together. My real name is Lila Frostspell. As for why I'm hiding it, because as far as I know, I am the last living heir to the kingdom of my kind. And though we are well treated by druids and those who respect nature, to the rest of the world, we are a delicacy.
People fucking eat you?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
And we're the fucking savages. Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
John, just as a reminder for clarity for you, this was like at the height of the flux when the world was at its most decadent. I say
Oh,
decadent in the idea of like,
Hedonistic, basically.
yeah, when society was at its peak, those places of the world that were pursuing hedonism and nothing else were part of this.
As for
Yeah,
how the
you were a
world-
delicacy because the rich wanted to eat you.
I'm can't speak for them, but I'm fairly certain I have no interest in cannibalism, so you're fine.
Well, it would be cannibalism if another pixie was trying to eat me.
No, I sincerely doubt that. If I eat a human being, that's still cannibalism. If I eat a dwarf, that's still cannibalism. If I eat a Goliath or you or anyone else here, that's still cannibalism. I don't care about the specifics of it. It's still a fucking curse. I am not going to eat something that can think and have a fucking conversation.
But yes, that is why I have taken pains to hide who I really am.
Okay.
Why she
Looks to
flies
Avrin.
everywhere.
Looks to Avrin. So why are you broken enough to go and want to wander the earth and punch things?
Ah, well, uh, there's
If you're gonna lie, please do it quickly.
Gonna lie, do it.
We
You
got
gonna
a lot
lie.
of desert to go through.
You're gonna lie
Very
quickly.
true. I, for the past 15 years, have been with the society of monks that I've been with ever since the village was attacked. So I'm choosing to go my own way for a while.
Who attacked the village?
Some, from what I remember, some humans that didn't like us very much.
Just humans.
From what I can remember.
That's unfortunate. And I would address the person that's not here, but I don't know how much he's comfortable in letting loose.
He's already kind of told you guys where he came from. He was a former member of the King's Army as a sharpshooter. And during his time, he served by answering a distress call from one of the Dwarven kingdoms. And in serving and defending them, found out things that he didn't like and left. So he's since he finished his tour of duty, he's just kind of been wandering.
Okay, so he finished his tour of duty. He's not able.
Correct. Yeah, he finished his term, did his job, and then was like, "Nope, I'm done. I'm not continuing with this."
All right. Well, so most of you have seen the wanted poster that I made of the tiefling that I'm hunting, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he killed my mother, who is also the spiritual leader of our tribe, in Torva. So I'm hunting him down. Very dangerous person who has the gift of the cat. So, and then, there's also the fact, and Rock expands greatly at this point, taking up almost 3 times the amount of space that he normally does. And black fur bursts out from under his plate mail, and it has more of a lupine head as he goes. And then, there's also this. So,
What the hell?
as he is now 16 feet tall.
Standing in front of all of you is is this Knowledge Arcana?
Depends on what its actual creature type is.
It depends on how you want to do it, because rules as written, it is a curse.
Yeah, it is. But that's not how it is in my world. It's a
Correct.
gift that was bestowed by a deity.
So I would say it would be if it's bestowed by a deity, I would say it would be religion then.
Yeah, I would say, and you are humanoid, and so I would say knowledge local or knowledge religion.
I'll say knowledge local to know what that is, knowledge religion to know why that is.
Correct. Well, but I mean, I will say even knowledge religion would get you what it is, because
I'm just saying, yeah.
It would be a high. I'll say it'll be a higher difficulty for knowledge religion, because it is an obscure fact of. It's like an obscure deity that is not well known.
This is why I muted myself and was laughing so damn hard when Liza was asking where's the dog last episode.
What's the dog doing? Huh.
Wow. So are we rolling for that to know what the fluff?
Yes, to identify him.
What the fluff?
Knowledge local, we'll say DC is
I'm sure there's
14.
legends about this.
yeah. It DC 14. Knowledge religion is going to be DC 18.
Oh,
Hmm.
All right.
Alright.
Avern's just gonna sit there and look at you like, and just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna look at this thing, not, saying,
Bang!
not
I
saying,
am offended, sir.
not
Did you
using
want
the
a
word,
treat or something?
not
Like,
using the word thing as like an offensive word, just like, I've never seen this before, and I have
Okay.
lived 3,000 years.
Additional possible roll, and I'll let you re-roll if this would be a better roll for you, Liza. Knowledge
Okay.
history.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
DC 16.
Yeah,
she hit it.
Yes, she did.
Looking at Mr. Fursuit here, kind of scratching her head,
Comic-Con all over again.
thinking back through her long life, and go, oh, it's one of three things: either a planar thing, a religious thing, or a secret thing. And she's gonna lean on religion because
Do you say that? Do you say that out loud?
No, no.
Okay.
As a stunt,
Okay.
and it's gonna kind of lean on the religion of like, I know we're not talking, but the fuck. The fuck am I looking at, Desna?
So if I throw a stick, do you run after it?
What's my stunt, Trevor?
+3.
Alright, looks like not one. I literally can't fail.
Oh,
I
Holy
absolutely
fuck.
did not fail.
My
How do you have
God.
a plus? How do you have a plus 15 to knowledge religion?
6 ranks, class skill, +6 to the stat, and skill focus.
Yeah, that'd do it.
+6 as a stat. Oh, because your
Wisdom.
stat bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a dissertation from God, apparently.
A 37. So I doubled the DC, sir.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Does the dum dum want to try?
No, she's just there. She just looks at Rock
You
and goes.
look like Cuddle.
She looks at Rock and goes, "So do you chase the stick if I throw it?"
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just asking.
Hey,
An
leave the
intelligence score of
distinguished
9.
Gentleman alone. Who likes belly rubs? No, I'm just kidding.
God, you're gonna literally get murdered today, aren't you?
Me?
No, everyone else.
Possibly.
Pardon me while I
mean,
keep mocking the fucking 16-foot tall dire wolf werewolf.
that has a strength now of 23.
Ugh.
I mean, I have a wisdom of 22, so.
And an artifact weapon.
And technically, since my axe is bigger, it does 3d6 now.
Fuck, that's right. You're a size category larger and your weapons do fit. Will fit,
Yep.
so yeah, they're fuck.
So it's
Alright.
3d6 plus 10 damage with this thing.
Ooh.
Jeez.
My butthole just clenched a little.
I hit like a truck.
Congratulations, you have a fireball in your hand.
Yeah, it's really funny. You're super defensive until you transform, and then you transform and everything dies.
I get worse when I transform for defense, too.
I know you do.
Your AC should go lower.
No.
Why would it go lower as they transform?
Because large size has -2 to AC.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it does. You're not wrong, but I think he's got other things going on that buff it, so it kind of just that it washes out. That -2 gets washed out.
It's fun. Anyways, give them the information, because, jeez.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I have to pull
know
up Terran's screenshots real quick because I need to see if he's gonna. No, the fucking.
I know the origin of your blessing. I know who gave it to you. I know why they gave it to you.
Or it's just gonna be,
You might
it's
have
just
been
gonna be-
alive when it was done.
or it's just, someone's just gonna go, yeah, that's a werewolf.
Well, no, I
Sometimes a success is just a success.
There they are. All right. Knowledge, histories, untrained. Knowledge local. Yes, that trains can roll that. And is knowledge religion have any? So you can roll knowledge local. Is it R slash or slash R? Slash R.
Slash R.
Okay. Cool. He gets to know that he is looking at a werewolf. He just doesn't get to know much else. Yeah. So all of you know,
With the exception of the monk.
with the exception of Dum Dum, you are looking at a werewolf, specifically a dire werewolf. Meaning that the animal side of this werewolf is a dire wolf. Talia, you know from your history lessons and the history of this world, the first lycanthrope was created in 6,223, the time of the flux. After that, they were enslaved and forced to basically be shock troops. After that, there was after the collapse, there was a riot by the Lycans. They broke free and disappeared. No one has really seen any of them since, but there have been rumors and legends of large beast people that could transform at will between human, animal, and a hybrid form akin to the one that you were looking at now.
Wow.
Lila.
Yes.
In the year 6,223 of the Flux, during the time of the Flux, the first lycanthrope was created by a man named Nathaniel Lycan. He combined magically the blood of a wolf with the blood of a human. However, these creatures in their initial creation were unstable and violent, more animal than man. They were enslaved, forced into subservience through magic, and reproduced through magic. As they were, like I told Talia, they were excellent shock troops. The year the ley lines deactivated and the collapse happened, you remember this clearly. The Lycans broke free, killing their captors and fleeing into the forests, similar to your own people. You, though, because of knowledge, religion, and how goddamn well you roll, This is an obscure part of religious history. But two lesser-known deities, Ceridwen and Selene. As an aside, these are not Pathfinder deities. These are my own that I've inserted into the lore. Watching the Lycans struggle to maintain their sanity and regain their humanity, take pity and give them the ability to control their transformations and have better self-control in exchange for worship. They agree, become devout, and they are renamed the Garu.
God damn it.
They retreat to the island continent, or whatever you would like to refer to it as, the island continent of Corva, where they have really truly not been seen on the mainland since. The legends exist because of rumored sightings. Now, whether or not those sightings are real,
So the language we
you
all
don't
heard
necessarily know, but you do know there's a good chance if people have these legends even now and tell stories of seeing beastmen even now, they probably are Lycans on the continent, on the main continent. The first you've seen in a long time.
Yeah, the last
You've
time I saw them,
certainly not seen one talking to you.
Yeah, the last time I saw these, we were all on the same page of getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Lyle is going to fly up to the 16-foot tall Garu's shoulder, kind of land next to his ear and speak to him, and doubts anyone else could hear because she's 16 feet off the fucking ground and a foot and a half tall.
So speak up.
I physically can't.
I don't know.
I don't have the lung capacity to do that.
You better.
Projection.
Bitch.
I am
Not a
surprised. I haven't seen your kind since the collapse.
Well, you can understand why I want to make sure that not everybody knows.
Oh,
If I were to
yeah.
walk into town like this, I'd be chased off, and I would hate to have to deal with the fact of dealing with people that have bad information and good intentions.
I don't know if you'd be chased off. Killed, maybe.
They can try.
They succeeded before. But you have a point. I am assuming what you growled in the library is your native tongue. Not
Yes, that would be.
not druidic.
No, that is Pharaoh.
Oh, and to add on to the little bit of information, you do know, John, that there are multiple varieties. Wolf is not the only.
You literally did just okay.
Correct. I did say explicitly at the beginning, I have borrowed things from other systems like Werewolf the Apocalypse.
And that's entirely on me. This lore actually existed in this game because of the last character I played that I didn't get to enjoy.
Oh,
Yeah.
the werecroc?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
The
Okay.
lesbian albino
like-
werecroc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Who
joking.
also-
He literally played a lesbian albino werecroc.
That was a Goliath.
That was a
Also
Goliath.
Who, to double down, also formed a friendship with my character and would ride on them.
Which was hilarious because the first time she transformed, someone also at the same time cast enlarged person, so I quadrupled in size. and then I saw what we were fighting and immediately ran away.
Yeah. You looked at it, matched it in size, and said no.
Not today.
Actually, I think you were bigger than it was, and you still said no.
I had the bardic knowledge just so I knew what it was, so I ran
Yeah.
away. So everybody who was in the middle of fighting stopped, watched the giant run away, and went,
Oh
Nope.
yeah, he was a bard.
"Yep."
Were
Anyways,
you, were you a barbarian or just a bard?
I was an archaeologist.
That's right. It was a subtype. It was an archetype of bard.
Yeah, it was an archaeologist. I remember that.
Anyways,
But yeah, anyway.
Anywho,
So the man that I'm hunting is a Bastet. He has the gift of the cat.
I should have taken your bet. We would have tied.
Okay, what? People want to eat you. You went through a human settlement completely fine. As we just stated, if I walk around like this, they're going to try to kill me.
True, but your people are still alive. Mine aren't.
That you know of.
Wow. You're tall. I can do that too, just very small. So
Oh, sorry. He shrinks down and kind of elongates out into a large black wolf.
oh Fluffy.
You
And
have
is
these
that better?
You have these pictures on lock, I see.
3 character sheets actually.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Because
wonder
the
you don't
abilities
want
are
to.
different. The abilities are different in each form.
No wonder you don't want to switch again.
Moving.
Nope.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
I will say, if we ever did do another character sheet shift, it probably would mean that I would cancel the next session, and I would be the one to go through and move everything over this time. But yeah, we'll do that if we absolutely have to deal with that. Anywho, let's back.
It's working fine so far.
As long as it's working fine, I'm fine. So
Yeah.
I would rather deal with players having to mentally track or physically track more than AutoCalc be complicated and stupid and you have to learn HTML and CSS. No.
Yep.
Yeah, HTML is easy. CSS annoyed the shit out of me.
Both suck when you don't have time to learn either.
Anyways. So, yes. Needless to say, I've been holding a little bit back, and for that I apologize.
I mean, you didn't know if you
But
could trust
I
us.
didn't know what you would do if I suddenly did this.
You're not the
Okay.
first I've seen. But-
How the hell was I supposed to know that?
I mean,
Exactly.
good, fair point. I do forget most people don't know nearly as much as I do. And I don't even mean that in any way. I've been alive 3,000 years.
So we need to get back to the king to let him know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other
Cut.
adventuring party in his tournament probably has his daughter. Yes.
And there is no way we can stop them.
Yeah.
We lack the ability to stop them. One of them stopped all of us and killed one of our members.
I'm sorry, whose daughter?
That's beyond us. What?
Whose daughter?
The king.
Oh, King. What's his face?
I'll give her the king's name. See if she knows it.
Would I?
Oh, right.
Good answer.
Class skill for me now.
Brother?
Brother. Brother. Get the flamer.
Flamer, the heavy.
The heavy
Bruh.
flamer.
That's from a fucking Russian Badger video, by the way.
Really?
That's from the Russian Badger and his friends
Crazy work, John.
playing
Crazy work.
fucking Deathwing.
I didn't know that. I just know the meme. That's awesome.
Trevor, what I know of the king.
I mean, everybody knows who the king of.
Okay, but I grew up in solitude.
Sure, but you weren't unaware of the world.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
I mean, you rolled knowledge history, which means you were not unaware of
yeah.
the world.
Fair. I forgot about that. Cool.
Alright.
So his daughter's missing?
Not missing. Well, missing, but kidnapped.
Oh.
And if the 10 cannon there is to be believed, the other group that was there, which was the other group that was in the tournament, thinks that his daughter would be this damned queen that's part of a prophecy.
Oh.
So, that whole title does not bode well for anything going on. But like I said, there's absolutely no way we can chase them down.
Well, like I said, if it is a true prophecy, we don't need to worry about it just yet.
Karen
Yeah.
does kind of step forward. Yes, I mean, I agree. We definitely shouldn't chase them down right now, but we do know what we should do next. And you, Rock, you did say it as we walked out. We're hunting artifacts. I definitely agree with you that we should go back to the capital, touch base with the king, and give a report. But I mean, it seemed pretty clear that the next stop was the dwarves.
At least one of the stops.
At least,
But-
yeah.
Yes. We need to let him know that he needs far more manpower and resources on finding this out than we can provide. Because
Well, and he turns to Lila. You seem to have a knack for keeping track of what's going on, and historical stuff and memorizing things. Because God, you've pulled out memories that are thousands of years old. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the prophecy kind of listed a series of events, didn't it? Like
Yes,
it said, delve into the dark, look to the trees, remember the mind the library sees. So at the very least, we know 2 locations we need to go. We need to go to a heavily forested area, and we need to go into the dark, which probably is the dwarves. I have that feeling that that's where we need to go. Like it's a nagging, strong feeling that that's where we need to go. Is we need to get to the dwarves.
And yes, the prophecy, if we are correct about its interpretation, things won't really kick in motion until we find all the artifacts. And
well,
we
I
will.
don't think that's entirely correct because otherwise we could just never look for the artifacts and forgo the prophecy entirely.
No, we will find them. That's how prophecy works.
Don't.
Well, what's closer?
It doesn't matter what's closer. We're going to go tell that grieving man that we can't help him find his daughter, and his daughter is in danger. And we can't help. We lack the ability to help. Because he is counting on us. The least we can do is tell him that we failed and we cannot chase down the leads that we have.
Well, we haven't failed.
He is
yet.
owed that much, not as a king, but as a grieving father.
Oh,
he is owed
no,
that
hold
much.
on, Rock. We haven't failed anything. We hit an obstacle. You can't give up at the first obstacle and claim failure. We have a track to walk, and if they are involved, we're going to deal with them at some point. We have to. Just because they were able to prepare, they got here ahead of us, prepared ahead of time, laid a trap, and beat us, doesn't mean they're better than us.
What were we tasked with doing?
We have to tell the
portray
king.
the daughter, right?
And you were expecting to do that in a week.
Well,
Honestly, yes.
Well, then you were a fool, and you should spend more time on the continent before taking tasks from a king. For somebody who is a warrior like yourself, you are very naive. And I'm not saying that to be insulting. I'm saying that because it's the truth.
At this
At least
point,
one of us can stay present.
at this point, while I was going to start flying around both of them, stop.
That I'm not trying to be insulting. I'm being honest. I'm not trying to start a fight. I'm being honest. You seem to be somebody who values honesty, Rock. You have been fairly blunt about your perspectives on things. Yes, obviously you've had to keep some secrets for safety. That's not a thing I fault you on. But to be honest with you, you are acting rather naive if you think that saving the captured, kidnapped princess of a royal member of the world, specifically the king, is going to get solved in 2 weeks' time. When he could not solve it for the months prior. We have been given steps to take. I'm not thrilled about this either. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to go back to the dwarves. But if we're part of this prophecy, and they have made themselves our obstacle, we owe it to the king, if this is our task that we have accepted, to pursue this to completion, which includes hunting down the artifacts. I am not saying we don't go tell him what we've learned and tell him of the complication, but giving up and telling him we failed is foolish.
At what point did I say give up?
By saying we failed. We did not fail. We are still working.
Yeah, we did. Correct. You can fail on the path to success. You just have to fail enough times to get there.
You and I have very different
You were not
understandings of what
educated well
failure
yourself.
means. I mean,
if you think that failure is always a complete failure, then you were taught by some very foolish men.
if you think going and talking to a king and telling him you failed to save his daughter is a wise move, then you are more foolish than I ever thought you could be.
No, the one who is going to talk to the king is going to be me, as I'm the only one here who does know how to talk to nobility.
You're the only one who might get eaten by the nobility.
Not this one. I think.
Listen, I'm not saying we don't go,
Can we walk?
and we absolutely
can we
should.
walk and argue? That way we could start getting there at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we were already walking.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we've been moving.
Same. Also,
I mean, nobody agreed on when you guys wanted to move. Do you guys want to move during the day, or do you want to move at night?
The day.
Well,
I thought.
I definitely vote, and I was going to point this out, I don't want to do the accent right now, that they should move as much as possible, because there's no telling if those people are headed back to the castle to try and make themselves the heroes.
I sincerely doubt that they went through all the trouble to kidnap the princess, to bring her to this secluded location, to go back to the king, and then get her back and be heroes.
No. No. Blame someone else.
Yeah, let's
Then
get
we
going.
should get moving.
With that, we're going to go ahead and pause. I'm going to go put my son to bed. Let's reconvene in 10 minutes, you think, babe?
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
10 minutes. All right.
Sounds good.
Let me pull up
We are
OBS, and all right. Be back in 10.
God, I need it.
right, we are back. Thank you for your patience as we took that break. Sun
You
was a little
can't see me,
spicy.
but I'm flipping you off as hard as I can.
That's fine. You can do whatever you like. This is
I
America.
do that every day.
What, flip me off or whatever you like?
Both.
They're the same
Oh.
thing.
Oh, you also each get a hero point.
Why?
Level up.
I didn't give you that permission. Just kidding. Yes,
It is
please,
the-
please add a hero point to your
It is the only
Characters.
consistent source of hero points.
eat dick.
Wait, how many are we supposed to have normally?
Three.
Okay.
Max 3 if I award you more because of stunting or whatever other reason. You can hold up to 5, but you cannot
Okay.
gain more than 3 from leveling.
Where to put that?
Notes, because there's no
Yeah.
spot on the character sheet.
Okay.
Plus, then if we can't change the character sheet again, you know where it is. I, for one, hope we don't change the character sheet because I have enough character sheets for the entire party. I'm just glad we decided to stick with just the 3 forms and not go with the 5 forms that actually come with White Wolf.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
I saw those. I'm like,
Anywho.
you don't need 5 fucking forms. Fuck you.
Nope. They were trying too hard.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anywho, yes, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your patience. We are picking up with the party heading to horses and leaving.
Are we doing random encounters to leave, or are we just cutting us showing up at the Capitol?
We can just cut to you guys showing up in the capital. The sandworm shook up enough.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
it's
not
like-
sandworm, deathworm.
Listen, we've already
Okay.
lost a player character in the desert. Can we leave?
No, you
Mom,
can have more.
Scared? Mom, scared? Come pick me up.
Or I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill all of you.
Lila, your mom's dead.
I know.
Your mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, nephew, uncle,
That's okay. Mine's dead too, so we're good.
husband,
Same.
second husband.
She didn't have a husband. She had a boyfriend and watched him get eaten by hunters, which is how
Yeah.
she became a kineticist.
He got spit roasted and not in the fun way.
Wait, so does that mean Lila's emergency food?
Correct.
I am not fucking Paimon!
No, you're not Paimon. You're just a flying chicken.
See, I played Genshin, so I get that reference, sir. Thank you.
I've also played Genshin.
I thought
I
that
call
was
Paimon.
I genuinely thought that was a Digimon reference.
No, in Genshin, you get something that's akin to a pixie following you around, and multiple times during the story, you can refer to them as emergency food.
not Paimon. I have a friend who does the Paimon voice perfectly, and it's terrifying.
Yeah, and every time they add a new update, at some point in some quest, you can refer to them as emergency food. They keep the bit going.
Great. Anyway,
Because that's what they are.
what did it take you guys 2 weeks by horse and cart last time?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh no.
I don't know.
I don't like when you said that.
Well,
brought-
you don't have a wagon this time. You're
I
mostly
can,
walking.
I can effectively be a mount for somebody. I am a
I can
large creature.
carry somebody.
I'm
Yeah.
not kidding.
As a dire wolf, yes, you could
Yeah.
be a mount technically. So you guys kind of have 3 horses and 3 people. So yeah, you guys could do that.
I could turn into an animal, but I'm not gonna.
Well, yeah, you could. You could also turn into a bird and fly the rest of the way.
I could, but it only lasts once per day, assuming we get rest.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, you get to rest when you go to
Oh, yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
Dur-dur-dur. No, you guys are just
Yeah.
traveling for 3 weeks straight with no breaks.
But,
Speaking of, before
So,
I forget, hold on.
Yeah.
Before I forget, and so we're not traveling around with a rotting corpse, come morning, and after doing, my ritual shit, I'm gonna cast Gentle Repose on the body, so it will no longer rot.
Yep.
Because I know Trevor. If I don't do that, we will show up with a rotting corpse.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I would not do that to a player character's corpse.
Thanks, man.
No.
Um,
That is actually
just-
what happens.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know if I would necessarily do that to a player character's. I would just because I don't think I would think of it. I would absolutely though if you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep this Knoll's corpse. Okay.
Oh.
Or I'm gonna shove this Knoll in my bag of holding. Okay.
That's not where I thought you were gonna put that.
I'm gonna shove this Knoll up my ass. Okay.
Orcish butt plug.
Ooh.
It's the best butt plug.
Fluffy.
Ooh.
Brother,
Anyways.
ooh.
So I'd say when we get close enough to out of the desert, I'd stop being a wolf because I don't want to draw that much attention to myself being able
Sure.
to shapeshift. Like, I trust the people I'm with, not so much anybody else.
I trust the people I'm with for now.
Oh, it's...
I know. I'm just teasing.
But yeah, I think the plan is just to go and talk to the king and inform him of everything we found out thus far.
It has been 3 grueling weeks of travel. What would have been faster by cart. And while you're not moving necessarily slowly, because you are all of you mounted, it is still a longer trip. It is taking you longer to get there. That said, you make it in 3 weeks. Rationing out your rations. Weird way to put that. Anyway, rationing out your food and water, making sure the horses get enough of what they need to keep going, but not so much that they demolish your supplies. You do return back to the capital completely empty-handed of everything you left out with, supplies-wise. You all are tired, hungry, thirsty, overheated,
And in dire need of a shower.
and it's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well. Are we still going straight to the king?
We leave that up to our diplomatic expert looking at Lila. What do you think?
Well, 2 trains of thought. 1, actually, yes, I will just need a little bit to freshen up to make myself presentable. Provided he is available to see.
I'm sure if you tell him we have news regarding what he sent us out for, he will fucking make time.
Agreed.
It's been over a month since we were here, and he was distraught when we left. He's probably not sleeping well anyways.
Lila, I'm gonna need somebody, one of you, so they don't freak out again, to get a room so I can borrow something to wash up in.
Rock just goes to wherever we got or whatever room we can go and get, so we can get her freshened up.
You guys head to the castle.
Mhm.
Upon approaching the gates, you are halted by the gate guards, who they're standing with their halberds at attention. They see you approach. They both step to the side, spreading their legs, leaning down their halberds to block the gate, putting one arm behind their backs. Oh. Commoners are not welcome inside of the palace walls.
Lila is going to fly off of Rock's shoulder, coming to rest in front of one of the guards, expecting the guards to maintain a sense of decorum.
They don't move.
Oh, thank God.
Think Queen's Guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't touch the Queen's Guard!
I know. We are the adventuring party that won the tournament and was assigned the task of locating and rescuing his daughter.
As a side note, sorry, I thought you were done talking.
No, we are now returning and requesting his audience.
As an aside, did you guys ever put down a name for your group on that sheet?
No.
Yeah, Cassandra did, and I don't think any of us remembers.
So let's make one
yeah.
now, real quick.
Oh shit.
What do you
There's
want
no
to
real
be?
quick.
What do you want to be known as a group? Flashback to when you're signing the papers.
I wasn't prepared.
Talia, you weren't there. You were peeing.
Cut.
I was pee?
Peeing.
What?
I don't know. You were being a normal person doing normal person things in the woods.
No, you're right. I was peeing.
You were fucking a corn cob.
She's
I don't know.
she's a druid. There's not normal in that.
She was a
No,
normal druid doing normal druid things in the woods, like fucking a corn cob. I don't.
Probably talking to chickens. I don't know.
An ear of corn. Country girls making do. I don't know.
Wait, let me just make sure it didn't write into my notes.
Yeah, check that. But yeah, smash cut, flashback. As she's filling out the registration, what did you all agree to be called?
I don't think we agreed to anything. She just wrote something down.
Yeah, I didn't. Nothing.
Well then, Cassidra, what did you do?
I don't know.
Make up a
Oh
name.
no. Oh god.
Did you write one down?
No, I didn't. The question is, do I go silly or do I go serious?
What would Cassandra do?
Celerius?
Well, she doesn't know. She didn't know any of you at the time. We were all like bunched together. So first impressions. The the D squad. But I'm not saying that.
A team, B team, what are you? G team?
I don't know. Don't make me do this.
What are you? I think we called ourselves Frivolous Lawsuit.
You're never going to solve this. The random group name generator.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm literally pulling up fantasy name generators to find, like, adventuring group names.
I found it. I rotated it like 4 times. It's all hot garbage.
Oh.
Like,
the one
the Onyx Honey Badger Club and like other such ridiculous names.
The one that came up was the Midnight Knights, the Devil's Hard.
What?
The Devil's
Let's not.
Hard.
Let's not. Do we need a group
The
name?
Chaos Horde.
It might be easier for you guys to reference yourselves when you are identifying
Chaos
yourselves to,
incarnate.
like, leader, like, to, yeah.
I feel like this would come out more organically rather than us filling out a form.
The Chaos Gremlins. There we go. That's what she wrote down.
I'm not a fucking gremlin. Is this a crack at me because I'm short?
No comment.
Damn.
Here's an interesting name. Respects Folly. Don't do it. I'm just saying. if you want to just leave it at that for now, we can. But I would recommend coming up with something instead of like, "Hi, we're the ones that the king sent off to go find his daughter." You'd be like, "Hi, we're so and so," and that name will become recognized and be like, "Oh, great, you are welcome."
Chaos
here.
Legion.
I have a feeling that the names of recognition were less we come up with them and more earned.
It depends. I mean, not to compare us to Critical Role or anything like that, because I'm not. But I mean, they did come up with their name, like the Mighty Nine, you know, Vox Machina. They created their own name for
Vox
that.
Machina, they call themselves that because they're all fucking voice actors.
But then we have Mighty Nine and Bell's Hells, and I mean, they did create their names for their groups, so it wasn't like they weren't awarded names. But if you want to go that route, you absolutely can.
I don't think there's a consensus we could come to that would have a decent name in any reasonable amount.
Yeah. We'll have to think about it over the next week
or longer,
or 2 weeks.
The guards standing there, hearing what how you identify yourselves. They lift their halberds back up, snap back into formal attention. Open the gates for the Inquisitors! And after a second long pause, you hear chains and the rumble of the iron bars of the gate lifting as the entryway through the walls to the castle entrance itself opens to you. And as you all pass through the entrance, the guards look to you and nod, a nod of respect before going back to perfect attention, monitoring the gate. As you all approach the door to the castle, the servant man with the beefy legs walks out to you, looking a little more tired than he did the last you met, but you would imagine his job is not an easy one.
It is also like nighttime before it showed up, wouldn't it?
It's evening. It's about 6:30 in the afternoon, maybe 7 if you guys meandered your way to the castle. But
I mean, I start getting tired at 6 o'clock. That's just me.
I mean, I was gonna say I'm an adult and it sucks, and I'm not physically active or healthy, so whatever. Working on that though, looking at getting a membership for a gym so I can start working out again. But anyway, not important to this. The servant comes out to you and he bows. Inquisitors, how are you? What brings you back to our doors? Do you have news? Have you found the king's daughter?
I just gestured to Lila.
We do have news, and it is something best shared with him.
Understood.
I would also like to clean up first.
I was about to comment. You do look a little bedraggled.
Pixie smells like ass.
Dinner has already started being served. However, you are welcome to clean up and head to the dining halls if you would like a bite, or if you are too tired to sit in the halls, I can have some of the servants bring you food to your quarters. The king is indisposed at the moment, but he will make time for you this evening. If you want to take time to get yourselves cleaned up, I'm sure you'll have plenty.
Great.
I assume you remember where your rooms were.
Yeah, this way. And Brock just starts walking towards them.
Cool. Yeah, if you genuinely remember, then he's gonna
sure
watch
he does.
you.
He's got an intelligence of 16. I'm sure he remembers shit from a month ago that he was at once.
Sure.
Let me
why not? I don't
with
care.
my dead mother real quick. I'll get back to you.
Hey, dead mother corpse person.
Where's your room?
And he's actually going to at that as Rock heads in, he turns and he goes, So your number has not changed, but your faces have.
Oh, yeah. Cassandra didn't make it. We do need to work on burial rites for her. I'm not entirely sure of her religion, but we may want to look into that.
He kind of clutches his shirt over his heart, just gently. I am so very sorry to hear. Absolutely. We'll get the graveyard staff going on digging a plot.
I mean, if that's okay with her daughter, but like I said, I don't
Oh,
know the rules here.
I'm sorry. Who is her daughter? Is it the face that I don't recognize? I'm sorry. I've genuinely not met you before.
You
your
got
name?
it. Rock runs off to go take a bath because he's done with the conversation.
Yes. Go. Words hurt. Brain need clean balls.
No, I genuinely just threw a hand grenade in the middle of the conversation and want nothing to do with it. I'm gonna go take a bath.
I'm gonna cause chaos, but I'm not gonna be there to see it.
Yeah, betcha.
That's the walk away slowly from the explosion behind you scene. My apologies, dear. Your name?
Talia.
I am so very sorry for the loss of your mother. I'm sure you are devastated. I have lost my parents as well. Fortunately, due to age, nothing of this magnitude, but it was still hard. And I can imagine this is even harder. Do you know how she would want to be interred? What her final rites are?
This group knows her more than I did. I didn't meet her until she was already dying.
That's when I thought the story couldn't get any sadder.
Damn.
You're welcome to her room, if you would like. If you do not like her room, if you would not wish to be in her room, you're welcome to another room. I will find you another, but you're welcome to hers. I'm not sure if that would bring you comfort or not, but since her preferences are unknown, we can give her a generic burial rite. If that's agreeable to the rest of you, then I will send for the. I will send for the Undertaker to prepare a plot.
Wait a minute. Is there any chance we could bury her as ashes so I could maybe like keep some of the ashes in an amulet or something?
If you would prefer cremation, we absolutely can. Unfortunately, I don't think we'd be able to get the cremation done until tomorrow.
That's fine.
But yes, if you would like to do that, we absolutely can.
Okay.
Do we need to store the body in a cold room?
She is under gentle repose. She will be fine.
Understood. Arcane energies are arcane indeed. Well, come, please rest and eat and drink and clean yourselves and enjoy a moment's respite before continuing on with your evening. And he holds the door open for you and ushers you inside. Please. And I will send for the king. I will let him know that you are here, and I will bring word when he's ready to speak with you. Should I warn him that it will not necessarily be a good conversation?
It is neither good nor bad.
Okay.
It is an update.
Understood. I will make sure that he is aware, so that he does not get his hopes up that he is going to walk into a room with his daughter standing in it. And with that, he bows, and he turns around and he hurries off past the throne and through some doors and is gone from view. You all are standing in the main entryway. You do see Rock further off in the distance, marching down a hallway towards his room.
I'm gonna fly to her room. You know,
Guess we're going to our rooms.
Are any of you going to clean up and go have dinner, or are you just planning on eating in your rooms and resting?
Oh, Rock is cleaning up and going to dinner.
Okay,
Yeah,
Same.
same.
perfect.
Samesies.
You guys head to the dining hall, and
Lyle would not be.
well, you're gay.
No, she's mentally preparing herself that how to tell a man, yeah, your daughter might end up being evil.
Do you really want to share the information of the prophecy with the king and your assumptions on the prophecy?
Not necessarily the prophecy, but that she's in the hands of the other adventuring group, and if he asks why, trying to prepare an answer as to why.
Okay.
Rather than just leaving him.
I understand a little bit clearer what you're wanting to do. Absolutely. Did you want to? Are you even hungry for food? You are hungry, but like, do you feel
No,
like eating?
She's more focused on making sure she doesn't fuck this up.
Fine enough. All right. The rest of you all head to your rooms. Talia, you walk into Cassidra's, and it's clean, it's nice. You don't really see any affectations that seem to belong to her. It seems like a more of a guest room, but this is the room that she was granted when she arrived as the newest member of the group. You've never been inside the castle. You're not entirely sure why this group was granted rooms in the castle. This is far beyond your caliber. You're not used to societal royalty. You're used to nobility amongst the druidic circles. You're used to dealing with the leaders and the rules that come around your circle and druidic society as a whole, but you're not in druidic society anymore. You're in a fucking city. You don't like that you're in a fucking city. You are very uncomfortable here, but there's not really much you can do about it.
Yeah. Still just have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah. You have nothing that's impeding you, but being this disconnected from nature feels very wrong for you. But you clean up, change into some fresh clothes. The wardrobe is stocked, and surprisingly enough, the clothes fit you just about perfectly. You change into nicer clothes, clean clothes, and you head to the dining hall.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that there's fine clothes provided for us?
Yes, you are guests of the king. He is going to have clothes that are appropriate for nobility available to his guests.
I'm going to make sure I add that to my gear when we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Are there clothes for me?
Yes, actually, and they look custom made.
I mean, they would have to be.
But it looks like he actually did get them custom made for you.
How do you get your measurements?
It's a half a pound flour sack.
Listen, just because magic is not trusted doesn't mean magic's not used.
Better than the other alternative. Using perverts.
What? Sir, what?
Anyways.
Continuing on.
What?
Avern, you head back to your room, you clean up. Do you choose any of the finery, or are you going to stick to your robes?
I'm gonna stick to my robes.
All right. You
Stinky.
you clean yourself. Realize how dirty your robes are, but you really don't feel comfortable in finery. You close the wardrobe and see a chest of drawers on the other side of the room from it. Taking a peek, you actually see some folded up monk's robes. Clean. They suit you well. And they are fitted to you.
Perfect.
Getting changed, you then yourself head to dinner. Rock, you obviously get yourself cleaned up. You
gets cleaned up, goes scrubbing him, drying himself off, walks up to the wardrobe, flings it open, and goes, "Ooh." Puts on a very nice set of clothes and finds a brush somewhere and tries to run it through his hair and see if he can't tame the mangled mess of hair that he has. Probably going to be unsuccessful, given he hasn't brushed his hair probably months at this point. But he is going to try.
You do see at the wash basin that not the bathtub that would be there for you, but the basin for like your face and hands and stuff like that. There are some hair care supplies. Whether or not you would know how to use them is a different story. But there are different supplies set out for hygiene. If you
Just
look
because
at
we lived in the woods does not mean we were completely uncivilized.
Sure,
it's know how to use hair care products.
Well, sure, but I mean, it would be more of like, was your hair care like, I know how to wash my hair, I know how to comb my hair, but like we didn't use like oils for keeping it slick and hydrated, we didn't condition, we didn't use shampoos, like that stuff
Oils
is stuff
would
that's
probably
created.
Oils would probably be the extent of it, so he'd
Right.
put some like hair oil and beard oil in.
There you go. Yeah. And with that, although your hair is wild by nature and is thick and dense, the oil does help. The hot water, the oil, the comb, you are able to get it to tame enough. It's not straight by any means, but it is clean. It is well kept. And it looks intentionally styled.
Then I'm going to take my traveler's clothes, pull them up, throw them inside the pack, grab my weapons, and head down to the banquet hall.
The three of you walk into the banquet hall and arrayed on the table. There are people at the table eating. You do not recognize any of them. I don't think any of you can roll knowledge local or knowledge nobility to identify these specific people. So we're not gonna. Because none of you are from this city. And even if you have knowledge local, those of you who do, I think, are explicitly isolationists. And so, no.
Yeah. Fair.
What about the one person that actually does have knowledge nobility?
Right, is in her room talking to a mirror. So.
Oh, right, I'm not there. Never mind. Ignore me.
We usually do.
Who said that?
I thank you for it.
Who said that? And before you are a array of foods, not as nice, I'll say, as the tournament dinner, but it is still much higher caliber food than any of you are used to. Talia, you're used to eating plants.
Yeah.
Eating animals is not forbidden for druids, but most druids choose veganism. When you start being able to turn into an animal, some people really have an issue eating animals. Whether or not you do, that's your decision to make. But you are used to eating a larger number of vegetables, fruits, plants, edible vines, seeds, nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You see vegetables in preparations you've never seen before. Roasted, sautéed, poached, stewed, You have trays of roasted meats. Looks like chicken. There are hunks of meat that are being carved.
Fish? Is there fish?
There are fish. Although that is a significantly smaller portion of the table than meat and stuff. But this is a royal family. Expensive food is more readily available to them. So yes, they're absolutely able to get in seafood. And of course, dessert. Hand pies, pasties, custards, cakes. More sugar than any of you could ever hoped to afford in your lives up until this point.
Yum.
None of you are strangers to sugar, but this much sugar and butter is expensive.
This is the
Paula
standard
Deen.
American diet.
The
Correct.
Paula Deen recipe.
Rock is rolling up his sleeves. He's taking a napkin, tucking it into his shirt, looking at the fare before him. Before he starts to dig in, grabs roll, puts it in his mouth, starts portioning off food onto his plate. He is not shy about eating anything.
I'm getting little bits of every type of differently cooked vegetable they have, and then a little bit of fish.
Avron's just gonna put a bunch of stuff on the plate.
I just put stuff on plate and eat food.
Once they get their food, Rock's gonna notice that neither one of them really took the clothes that were available to them.
I did.
Avron
They
did.
did?
Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't take part of the finery.
There were
Avron didn't take
monk-
the finery, but in a chest of drawers, she found monk's
Right.
robes that were clean
Mhm.
for her. They definitely do look different than the robes that she had, but they are not by any means flashy. You would probably, on initial look, not think much different about Avron. If you actually looked at Avron, you'd be like, oh, you changed. But like that quick glance, like, oh, hey, there's Avron. Avron's wearing the same clothes she's been wearing.
Okay. So then that changes. Looks at both of you. So what's the plan? Are we just gonna sit here and eat and let the little one go up and talk to the king? Or are we gonna get dragged into this too?
Well, guess that would depend on what the little one wants us to do.
Yeah, this is y'all's circus. I'm here for the ride.
You're not used to cities, are you?
I am not comfortable right now, but it's fine. I have food and clean clothes.
Keep role
Are
playing.
you-
I'm gonna go grab dinner and take it to Lisa real quick. It just got dropped off.
That's fine. What do you mean you're not comfortable?
I'm just not used to being around so many rich looking people that
Oh, yeah.
I'm used to being in my grove.
I will let you know a secret about the rich people that I have found. If they think you're important enough to talk to, they'd already be talking to you. Otherwise, they tend to ignore you, so I wouldn't worry too much about them.
Fair. I'm also used to I'm not used to sleeping in a huge room by myself, but I'll figure it out. It's just for a night or two.
Would you prefer if we got a communal room next time? Would that make you more comfortable?
No,
Put
no,
the
no, no.
Pixie with you.
It's fine. I don't know how I feel about the pixie.
About
Well, if
what?
you get hungry,
About the pixie. Oh,
Oh, yeah, no, she weirds us out too. She used to blow stuff up with her mind. It was weird.
oh, dear lord.
little
Remember that? And then she stopped for some. reason. I think her goddess got
Yeah.
involved. It's been a weird couple of weeks.
Tell me
Very.
about it.
So, and I feel I owe you an explanation, Avrin. I've shown disdain to your particular fighting style with fists, right?
Yes.
Well, given what you know of me, you can see why our hand-to-hand combat would be frowned upon.
I can see that now.
And then there's the whole thing of, the guy chasing, tears people in half with his bare hands. So there's that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Right. So I feel I owe you an apology for that. More cultural bias than anything. It's nothing actually against you.
Apology accepted.
Oh man, how long is it gonna take for God to get back here? I need the scene to move on.
Where'd the pixie go? Is she still gone?
I think she's still reciting it. I think she's writing a speech starting
Did
something.
somebody eat her?
I hope not. I don't want to have to kill people again.
Speaking of kill people, if we see those others come back,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's. They concern me. There's a lot going on with them besides just the one guy we had to deal with before.
that is very
the
true.
the big one. What was her name? Shell.
Not too
Yeah.
sure.
How can I put this in a way that makes sense to you? She smelled in a way that reminded me of home.
Uh-huh.
you sniffing
Okay.
people?
Rock's face visibly sours. Trying
It's
to
okay, I
be
do.
subtle. I'm trying to be subtle with given where we
Oh.
are about the information that I'm giving out because some people would not like the information I'm giving out.
It's okay, I sniff people too.
Let's just say her and I probably have more in common than I would like to admit, although I can't prove it.
You can try.
Whoa!
You could try.
You
Is
God
that her?
came out of nowhere.
No.
Because
She
it's
just
kill on
appeared.
sight now.
She's just behind him.
God.
Because it's kill on sight now, and I know what axe to use.
She
Bring it.
popped up like the Undertaker in the middle of the ring.
We did summon the Undertaker, so.
We did.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think we've bullshit enough. You can go back to Lila if she's back in the
Yeah,
chat.
Lila, please.
Yeah.
You are in your room. You have changed. Go ahead and do what you were ever doing. I'm going to set your scene for you.
Yeah. One more thing. I'm just finishing eating my snack.
You're good. I was just letting you know what I was going to do so you knew you had time to finish what you were doing.
Is it Pixie?
You are in your room. You cleaned yourself. You realize you're hungry, but you don't have any desire to eat. In fact, the idea of eating food just makes you feel a little sick. You're not looking forward to this conversation with the king. But you know it has to be had. You have been pacing as much as you can, being somebody who mostly flies and has legs the size of a Q-tip.
Not really pacing, just flying back and forth in front of the mirror, muttering.
Right. Occasionally touching down on the wash basin and walking the edge of the basin in front of the mirror as you think. What is going through your head? What are you thinking you're wanting to say?
She's debating the pros and cons of telling him a bit about the prophecy, so hopefully they can enlist his aid in tracking down these artifacts, because he will have resources they do not. They cannot match a kingdom.
Yes, you can.
What?
Like player wise, you fucking know you can.
Resource-wise? No.
Buddy, do you know how much it costs to buy a castle?
Not really.
I'm pretty sure you all collectively could buy 2.
Castles
Right.
cost tens of thousands of gold. We don't have that.
A couple of you still have a couple, like, over a 10,000 gold.
Why?
I don't.
We do?
A couple of you. At least one of you.
I do.
Definitely not me. Why are you so flush with cash, little hippie
What?
girl?
I mean, resources is not just money, it's also people, and people who know things. But, you know, on the flip side, like, well, can they really trust this man? And then there's the whole fact that his daughter might become a symbol of evil, or at least a symbol of strife, not necessarily evil. So, but I think I know what she's going to tell him.
You lose yourself to your thoughts. Sometime later, there's a knock at your door, Lila.
Why?
The rest of you, walking up behind you, one of the servants clears their throat. Excuse me, are you the King's Inquisitors?
Yes, and I would recommend not sneaking up behind somebody that is skilled with fighting.
And do you turn around to look at the person?
Yes.
They're standing about 8 feet behind you. For
Smart
that
man.
explicit reason. Yes,
Next time I take it.
that is why I cleared my throat to get your attention instead of tapping you on the shoulder. Lila, you open the door, and there is a servant girl standing at the door. Yes, hello. The king is ready for you now.
Lila is going to nod, press her hand down upon the star on her armor, just say a quick prayer to Desna for luck in this meeting, because by Desna does she need it.
The
Not, I mean,
servant-
like, actual
ser-
divine intervention, but, you know.
the young servant boy that approached you at dinner.
Oh, that was a girl. I'm confused. What?
Yes, I'm bouncing between the two of you, the two scenes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because right now you are both being approached at the same time, so I'm bouncing between the two scenes.
No, my brain just did not click that. Like, oh my god,
you're
it was
good.
a sexual transformation.
Lila, you have a servant girl at your door. Rock, Avrin, Talia, there is a servant boy standing behind you who has just gotten your attention. And Rock at you saying, I assume it's time then. He nods his head and bows at the neck. Yes, Master Rock. It is time.
Takes the napkin, folds it up, puts it on the table, reaches over, grabs an apple, starts folding down his sleeves while polishing the apple, heading towards wherever the servant's sending us.
Abin's going to finish the food that she has and follow.
Same.
He leads you out of the dining room, back to the throne room. Where you meet back up with Lila. Lila, as that servant girl had said, the king is ready for you. She leads you out of your room and back towards the main hall, taking you to the throne room, where you are reunited with Rock, Talia, and Avrin. And before you all, sitting on the throne, head in one hand as he's propping it up on the arm of the throne, visibly exhausted. He looks at you all. My friends, I hope you don't mind that I have taken to calling you my Inquisitors. It's been easier to reference you as such, and for now at least, It's an easy way for my servants to know who you are in quick reference. But I've been told that you have news. What news have you brought me?
Is going to straighten the finery and the dress that was made for her. First, I wish to thank you for the clothing. It has been some time since I had something made for me. And yes, we do bring news.
As you're talking, you see the servant man that has been directly dealing with you so much take his place to the right of the king, standing kind of just a little bit behind the throne. Kind of taking the place of where an advisor would be sitting or standing.
Ah, he's the king's hand.
Correct. He's not just a servant.
Ooh.
Oh,
Those-
glad we didn't piss him off.
Those calf muscles, of course not.
We believe we know the group responsible for your daughter's abduction and are working on finding a way to deal with them as they were more capable than we had initially thought.
You see him sit up, pulling his head off of his hand. He lays his hands down on the arms of the throne and sits upright, and he looks at you. Who
I ca-
is responsible for my daughter's kidnapping?
the other group that did well in the tournament.
Hearing that, he just freezes for a moment. Have you any proof?
When we followed up a lead that took us to the Obsidian Library, they ambushed us. One of them capable of invisibility and paralysis.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately,
You said the Obsidian Library.
yeah.
Apologies, I do not mean this to be any sort of rudeness, but what in the hells were you doing in the library? What could
Following
possibly have been at the library involving my daughter?
That is what we had went there to find out.
Did you find out? What did you find at the library other than the ambush?
They believe she is going to be someone very important.
She's already somebody very important. She's my daughter.
Beyond her importance to you, my king. World importance.
And what leads them to believe this?
Lila can say honestly, even though she knows about the prophecy, she does not know what led them to believe that.
He leans back in his throne, kind of puts his head back into his hand, kind of that, you know, that like stressed, like rubbing his temple with like his first like 3 or 4 fingers and his thumb. He's just kind of got his head in his hand. And he goes, so the culprits return to the scene of the crime to compete in a competition to earn the right to go find the subject of their crime. Succeed in doing so, ambush the other team that's trying to find them, which that makes sense why, if they're the culprits, they don't want you succeeding. But reveal to you that she is important to the world, don't tell you why, and then disappear.
after killing Cassidra. As a warning.
Right. Right. Killing Cassidra. I forgot about that part. And he looks at Talia. And it's at this moment. He looks at Talia and then does a double take. My dear, did you have those horns when you walked in here?
What?
I don't remember you having any horns on your head.
What do you? I feel my head.
There are... Why don't you describe your horns?
Okay. Coolio. So, suddenly, you see... Is it the whole thing or just the horns?
For now, just the horns.
Okay. She has horns that, curve back around her head, kind of like ram's horns, and kind of curl at the tip. That's it. They're red.
Feel curled ram's horns coming out of your head. You don't know when they grew. You never felt them. But there are
The heck
horns
is in the
now.
food?
My dear, I promise you, there is nothing in the food to do that.
Rock reaches into his pack, pulls out 200 gold, and just hands it to Thalia. You win.
What? Cool. How much?
200.
Sick.
I like the gift that you sent me, Carl. Well done. That's funny. I didn't see that until just now, but that's funny. When I said Undertaker earlier, he literally sent me a gif of the Undertaker.
I put it
Yeah,
in the main
good
chat,
thought.
too. I meant to put
It's
it
in
in the
the
main
main
chat to
chat.
begin with, but it went to you.
Oh, no, did you send it? Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
But, nah, it's like, nope, hands her 200 gold, you win.
Plaza, check Discord.
Okay.
You all notice this girl you've been traveling with for 3 weeks now,
Mhm.
who has been a human, as far as you know, all of a sudden has ram's horns growing out of her skull. I say growing. They're grown. They're full grown, as if they sprung up over seconds.
You know, I got no other way to ask this. Does she smell different? Because I'm standing right next to her, so is it like she's visibly different, or has something like changed? And let's see here, just so we know.
Okay, no, she does not smell any different.
Okay.
Well,
If it helps.
to you,
There's
she
the ability.
does.
Okay.
Because her scent has changed. It's not
Right.
like she now smells of anything in particular, but her being has changed, and that has changed how she smells to you. It is not for you a pleasant smell. For
Okay.
you, it is almost
Sulfuric?
iron-like. Almost like blood. But then you all start to smell smoke.
Watching the birth
I'm
of
looking around for a fire.
Yeah, Abin's
Just
gonna start looking
Half
around.
defeated. Just like, all right, what's on fire now?
Nothing seems to be on fire, but the smell seems to be localized around Talia.
Ah. This is new.
What do you mean?
You guys look to Talia, look back at...
I didn't mean to click that.
But that's
Perfect.
funny that you did. You all look at Talia, and you see the horns, and you smell the sulfur, and Rock, you smell this, like, blood. And now it smells like burning blood. And I don't mean like an overwhelming smell for you. It is just her core being smells like burning blood.
Perfume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kinda. And
That's
you all
funny,
look
sorry.
back to the king as this has just happened, like, what the fuck? And when you look back, Talia, you look down at your hands and you see your nails have extended into claws. And your
Did I just have
skin is turning red.
Am I watching the birth of a fucking tiefling? Before my very eyes?
Interesting.
Lila, where are you in relation to Talia right now?
She was in the front conversing with the king, because she has to be close, remember? So she's like
Yeah.
a foot from him. So when he starts freaking out, she turns around.
It's hot in here, man.
Avern, can you roll a quick perception check for me?
You know, I'm not well versed in magical stuff. Is she gonna burst into flame? This is new to me.
Oh shit.
You feel your robe being lifted from like the backside of your robe, as if like somebody's trying to sneak a peek.
That's me. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
He's gonna turn and look real quick.
There is a barbed, pointed tail lifting up your robe, but not like intentionally, as if it's like stuck under your robe, like it tried to lift itself and didn't realize your robe was there and it's now stuck and it's just like trying to get out.
Sorry, I guess that was me.
Because, so when a young woman reaches your age, there are some changes that go through her body. There are drastic ones that happen sometimes. This is a little beyond me.
Yeah, looking at her, what would I need to roll to figure out what the fuck that was?
Abin's gonna move the robe so the tail's free.
Swings up and hits me in the head.
I love how everybody's like, oh yeah, by the way, partner's a demon. Yeah, all right, and this is new. Okay. Nobody's drawing weapons? Okay, yeah, we're going to continue to crack jokes about this.
I don't have weapon.
Why?
She is the weapon. But yeah, is there
I'm
anything
more
I can
concerned
roll?
about other people drawing weapons at this point. Like, I'm kind of looking at the King's Guard and the King like, okay, they're not panicked. They're not drawing their weapons and screaming demon, so...
But yeah, anything I can roll to figure out what just happened? Or what she is now?
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry about that, Talia. Didn't realize. Over the next moment, you watch this transformation happen in real time. Talia, you feel the change now taking. Your brain writhing under the influence. You fall to your knees, feeling weak as all these changes are happening all at once, as this new part of you courses through you and surges through your whole being. Please describe your character.
Okay. So now you see.
You
Hold on, let me
fucking have.
Do you remember what my message means?
Yeah, I just don't know how to do that as a private message.
If you're doing it, I'll roll 20/W.
Yeah, but
Or just do it through Discord.
Yes, but there is a way with the sheet, Liza. While you're describing your character, I will find it.
Okay. Let me find where I wrote it down before so I can remember exactly. Okay. So she has this burning red skin. It's not actually burning, that's just like the color of it. It's just so red that it looks like it's just on fire. She has, obviously, before she had her deep purple hair, it's still like that. Now she has large withered wings. They don't do anything, they're just there. Her sharp tail that you previously saw. Her eyes are the same, bright blue. Kind of more fire-like now. And her black druid markings are still there on her face and her arms. And then her horns are ram's horns. Sharp ears, sharp teeth. The whole shebang.
Liza, go ahead and roll your will save. It should ask you if you want to whisper it to me.
Okay.
I
cool.
changed that setting, so.
Oh my god.
It was either a 20 or a 1.
I'm leaning towards the second one.
You look up from the floor and everything is burning. You're not in the castle anymore. You know, in your heart, you're in hell. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh no.
Damn.
Trevor, no.
How many character reveals are you going to have this campaign?
That should be the last one.
Yes, this should be the last one.
I was trying to do something that entire time.
So that was when her and I had planned this. It was going to happen at the library, and I genuinely forgot because it's just I've been busy and I forgot we were going to do that. So since it's been 3 weeks and we're all in front of the king, I was like, now, hello, GodCon 2.0.
No, that's perfect. Just what I was trying to ask you was because I know Pathfinder lore. Was there anything I could really figure out what the fuck was happening to her? Because it looks like she just became a tiefling out of fucking nowhere.
What would be the knowledge roll to identify a tiefling?
Planes.
You could roll knowledge planes.
I will do that. At least let me double check that. Because it feels like planes, but you know, Pathfinder's weird.
You're not wrong.
They're from the inner sea races, the advanced race guide, not what I want. What are you? Native outsider. Yep, it would be plains. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The answer is I got a 19. I should at least recognize what this is. Not the why.
Yeah, she just became a tiefling. At least that's what it looks like just happened, is that she became a tiefling. You've never heard of that before.
Okay, I've heard of the Garu. This is new.
Yep. And that's where we're gonna end the session, though. So
werewolf. That's fine. Somebody becoming a completely different or Pathfinder race. The fuck is this?
The fuck is this bullshit? The fuck.
Most tieflings are made by fucking. So
somebody fucked up.
Who fucked her soul?
That's gonna be a question you're all gonna have to figure out, isn't it?
She's a spy. Kill her.
No. Not good.
Make her make another character.
No.
Is it a spider? Get it off!
I spent so long on this one. Don't kill me yet.
I don't think any of you got that joke. Carl might have, because
Yes, I did.
Carl's
I
got
did.
a ringtone from it on his phone.
I have the entire box set
Well,
up to
that's-
season 13.
I would absolutely buy at least the first few seasons if I had the money and wanted to. I don't. But I do.
10 through 13 is the best.
What show are we talking about?
Red versus Blue.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah, no, because he has
remember
the El Honk ringtone, but I said,
Huh.
"Is it a spider? Get it off!" Because he gets a plasma grenade stuck to his face, and they're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
that
Is it on my
feels like
face?
season-
Get it off!" No,
That
it's
feels like season 3.
probably. No, it's like blue and fuzzy. Is it a spider? Get it off!
Anyways,
All
this
right.
was fun.
Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the session. We'll go ahead and wrap up. We can do likes, dislikes, and stuff afterwards, but I'm glad you all enjoyed the session. For those of you watching, if anybody has, I don't know if Liza was paying attention to chat tonight,
I
but
was.
has anybody joined or was anybody watching? Did we get Armory? Is Armory,
Just a
did
bunch of
Armory abandon
bots?
us?
I don't know what that means.
Armored Armory, the guy that I paused the game for to say hi to because he rejoined and watched an episode,
Oh, I don't remember that.
and I don't think he's been in since. He might have been though.
You
I think
scared him
there's
off.
Well, you know,
There's
that's what I
another-
do.
I don't know if this person's a bot that just messaged not too long ago, but
What they
seems
say.
like it. It said at work right now, but I'll pull up with my crew for your next stream. Add me up on Discord, username this.
That's a bot.
No, bot banned.
Okay, I already banned one earlier.
Well, hey, bot traffic is still traffic. Maybe we'll get lucky and a human will join that traffic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you did watch tonight, thank you for watching. We really appreciate your time. If you choose to watch us on YouTube, I am endeavoring to get these up by the Monday before session. So not, I try to get them up as soon as possible, but I have my own personal deadline of Monday, the week of the next session. So we play every other week. Thursday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. roughly. I am a parent. Child comes
Central.
first. Things will fuck that. But yes, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time every other Thursday. And I will try to have this up no later than the Monday before next session. So with that said, thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Join us next time as we deal with the fact that one of the party has now become a demon, devil, tiefling. We don't know yet. I guess we will.
Holy
We fixes everything. Is
Like
that
have
what
some
is
in my
that
pack.
what you call it when you pee on people before you fuck them? You call it holy water because you're a monk?
Ew.
No, that's a paladin specialty.
Maybe cleric.
It
Yeah.
just got weird, man.
Yeah, well, welcome
Got
to our
weird.
world. We are 4 Dice Not Found. Have a good night.
Bye.
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 very happy